Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm going to do a really quick video on one of my favorite and easiest canes to make. Actually, it's a veneer, not a cane. But in a way, it's a cane because it is going to be a Makumegane cane. And all you need basically is Premo Pearl. So I rolled out a Premo Pearl sheet at a number 0 on my pasta machine. And I'm pulling out some colors here. So I have a turquoise from Pearl X. These are all Pearl X. A bright yellow. This is a white. This is a rose. And we're going to do a little bit of green. I'm not going to use a whole lot of green, so I'll probably put that in the center. Then all you need is a paintbrush. And all you're going to do is basically take that piece of pearl and paint it with strips of mica powder. You don't need a whole lot of mica powder, and even if you did use a lot more, only a certain amount is going to stick to the clay anyways, so you don't really need to overdo it because it won't stick. So I'm just going to stripe all the clay up real quick, but you don't have to watch that. So we're going to kind of pause that and we'll be right back when we fill it up. Okay, so we're almost have it full here. I'm adding a little bit more pink and yellow to this piece because when I look at mother of pearl, I see a lot of pale pinks and yellow in there. Got a little extra here, so we're just going to kind of put it anywhere. Again, it doesn't matter how careful you are with this. Okay, and then I'm going to take the white and I'm going to just fill up in between the colors with the white. And as you can see, I'm not real careful. My lines aren't straight or anything like that. So this is really a no stress veneer. It's just really cool. It's easy. It's fast. And you can come up with some really nice things here. Okay, so I'm putting the white in between, but I'm also going to put the white on top of all the colors too. For some reason, it just gives it a little more oomph, in my opinion. Okay, so now we're just going to put some of that white and give it that little extra sparkle. I didn't use that much green. Just wanted more of a highlight than a color going all the way across. It usually doesn't come out on the finished piece, so and sometimes it can get a little darker. Okay, so that is basically it. I mean, that's all it is to make mother of pearl. So I'm going to put these lids on really quick because I have a habit of spilling it. Okay, so now all you have to do is run this through your pasta machine and turn it into a Skinner blend. So I usually put it in at a 0 and then I'll run it like a 2 and then a 3 just to go faster. So your main goal is to get the back side to look like the front side. So we'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished piece. As you can see, it's very shiny. I'm not sure if you can see all the colors in it, but you will when I'm done with it. Okay, so basically, now all you're going to do is cut it in half. Okay, and you don't want to line it up the same. So I just kind of turn it upside down. And then I'm going to cut it in half again. And we're just going to make a couple strips with it. Okay, I'm going to line it all up. I started off with a really small sheet, as you saw, so this isn't going to be really big. Got a couple air bubbles in there. Okay, so now you're going to impress it like a Makumigani cane. And I don't want too much in here, and I don't want it really thin, so I'm not using the actual metals. I'm using my cutters. This is just a triangle. They're thin, but they're not as thin as the other ones. So I'm just going to throw little shapes in here. Not a whole lot. You just kind of want to displace everything. And I don't go straight down. I usually wiggle it. And that kind of helps give you a little bit of striations with them. You can use a paintbrush as well. Okay, now just get your colors back up. And since I didn't go all the way to the bottom on this, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to use this one. This will give me a perfect one, like right in the middle here. Okay. And again, we're just going to displace them all. Seems like every time you do this, you always get like something new. So I'm just kind of like pushing it down a little bit. Okay, and that's it. So now just raise up the sides, and that'll help you give like a little bit of striations in it. Okay, just smooth out the top. Find my roller here. Okay, and that's basically all you do. It's one of the easiest canes to make. And I'm hoping that it looks as good as what it started out as. So I don't cut straight across because I can never get them really thin. So I usually lay it on its side. And all you're going to do is cut a couple thin strips. So this is a little darker than my other one. Still pretty cool. Okay. It's got a little more blue. My other one that I made earlier had a little more pink. So you can adjust the colors the way you want. You can also do this, which I like to just tear off pieces. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Sorry about that. I'm going to cut a strip. I'm also going to run it through the pasta machine just to make these a little longer. Okay. And then I'm just going to tear them. And we're just going to lay that right down there. Oh, now the pinks really came out. Oop. You gotta be careful with that. Just to let you see what it looks like. Hopefully you can see it. I've got a really bright shining light on it. So I'm trying to see if I can get this to where you can see the colors out of it. But there you go. You've got a really pretty mother of pearl. What I made a few weeks ago was one of these, and all I did was take a rectangle. I did, I think, 1.5 by 2 inches. 1.5 by 2.25. And all I did was cut it out in black at a 0. And then I threw it in the oven and baked it, but I baked it around a drinking glass. So it gave it a little bit of curve. Depending how curvy you want this, put it around anything. And then when those pieces came out, I sanded the ends and I put them both together. So that's why it gave me the hollow piece. And then I just set it up here. I cut out the bottom and kind of put that in there. I can try and make another one of these if you want to see it. But what I wanted to do was kind of like put an inlay of mother of pearl, maybe about, I don't know, almost the whole width. Leave like a 1/2 inch on each side, and then cover this with it, and then put black on the outside. So that's what I want to do with this. I will try and video that tonight, and we'll see how it turns out. And all I got to do is drill some holes in here, put some strings, and I need to make a lid. So we can do all that later, but I just wanted to show you a really quick video on mother of pearl. Obviously, it was the easiest cane to make. Anybody can probably do that. So go out there, have fun, try and make the cane, and then we'll come back and do something with it. You guys have a great day. Bye.